Here's some eye inspiration for you using the Natasha Denona Lila palette. I do agree that that's kind of weird. Not my favorite. I could tear it out if I want. I kind of like knowing what the shade names are. But I really like this packaging. Let me just go over it really quick because I can fold it back. I still have the plastic on the mirror. I rarely take the plastic off of the mirrors because I don't use them. I have this mirror and then this mirror. So I really like the packaging. It's lightweight. It's easy to hold. It magnetically shuts. And I think that this packaging is beautiful. I personally can appreciate it. So for this eye look, let me zoom you in. On my outer V and into my crease, I used this shade called Amara or Amara. It's a burgundy, like a deep burgundy, and that is on my crease and outer V, and also on my lower lash line all the way down. I did use the Wayne Goss number 19 for that, and it worked just fine. On my eyelid is the shade Dragonbite, which I'm going to say is one of the more unique shades. It reminds me of like MAC's Blue Brown pigment, or that shade in the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone pigment palette, but it's not as blue or brown. It's got more of a it looks like that. So take that as you will. And for that shade, I use my flat shader brush, the number 18 from Wayne Goss, and I patted that on my lid. It went on just fine. I put like 2 layers on it just to build up the color just a little bit. My inner corner is the shade Juneau. It is a soft lilac, I'm gonna say. I don't know, it's just a really pretty inner corner shine, and I took that on the Goss number 20, the new number 20, and I put that on my inner corner, and I finished it off, I finished it off with some brown eyeliner, mascara, and I really like how it turned out. Here is my eyeshadow inspiration for today using the Lila palette by Natasha Denona. I feel super fancy. Just feel fancy. So this is what I did. Which ones did I use? Purpure. Oh yeah. All right. So using Nude Mauve, this matte light brown, and a Goss number 4 brush, I took Nude Mauve and put that all on my crease up onto my brow bone. And then I went into the little bit of a deeper brown called Nude Vino. That is also a matte, and I concentrated that into my deeper crease and on my lower lash line. And then I went into this shade called Purpure, like purple, Purpure, P-U-R-P-U-R. This is one of her metallic shadows. This is really, really pretty. And I use my MAC 239 brush for this shadow, and I tapped it all over my lid. Zoom you in. And then I went into this gold color called Magnolia. This gold is it's a topper. It's really pretty. So Magnolia is on my inner corner. And this one called Cyclone. It's like a rosy gold topper. And with my finger, I put that on my lid. And then I went into the, which palette is this? The Aeris palette. And there is this color called, which one is that? Nude. This is called Nude, and oh my goodness, I took my pinky like this. I got a little bit of product on there, and then I just tapped it in, and I love it. give like the perfect finishing touch for my inner corner. Yes, I like it. I have been absolutely loving this palette. All of the looks I get out of it are just really happy with them. So kind of a basic look. Oh, and then I have a brown, I think this is Dip Down. The brown like matte gel liner from MAC. I lined my lower lashes and gave myself a tiny bit of a wing, but I really like how this turned out. Okay, so today I feel like this personifies, is that the right word for it? The Natasha Denona Lila palette. I'm going to my daughter's softball game, and so I'm gonna be a little bit fancy. So here's what I did. Using the Goss 19, it's just a fluffy like crease blending brush. I went into Nude Mauve. I have found that I really like this color in my crease and up on my brow bone. So I put that all over and on my lower lash line. And then I dipped into, I think this one's called Magentic, this pinky one. I just use a flat shader brush. This one is the 18 from Goss. It's not my favorite, honestly. I like the MAC 239 better, but this brush is really firm and it picked up the pigment really well. So with Magentic, I tapped that all over my lid. And then I went into Purpure. It's P-U-R, Purpure. That's such a strange name. It's the more purple metallic, like magenta. And I put that on my outer corner, and then I wound up blending it all together before I took, is this Helio? No, this is not Helio. Juneau, the lightest color in the palette, and that is on my inner corner. For my lower lash line, Nude Mauve, I brought down all the way, and then I went into Purpure, that one, and I just laid that on top. I did use a pencil brush for that. I probably did not have to do that, but I kind of liked the little bit more of the brighter color on my lower lash line. And then the glitter that you see, oh, I did a little bit of a wing, which I'm not super great at. Not very good at all, but it works. And then I had picked up Pyro, the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner. This is one of their newer colors. Oh man, it's really pretty. Do you see that? And the base on this is clear, so whatever you put it on top of, that's what color it's going to pick up. So I just put this a little bit on my inner corner, and I dragged it on the inner part of my lower lash line, and I think that it just made it pop. I really like this look. My lips are a mixture of a whole bunch of stuff. What did I use? Edge to Edge lip liner by MAC. And then I used Happy by Laura Mercier. This came in a Sephora Play box, and the formula is not the greatest, but so far I've been doing pretty good with it on top of a lip liner. And then I had this pink glitter gloss by ColourPop. This is Bash from their birthday collection earlier this year, and I put that on top of it just to make the lipstick a little bit more comfortable. Cheek is Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I'm obsessed with this palette. It's so good. So my highlight is Angel right here, and then I mixed Cherry and a little bit of OC as my blush, and then I put more Cherry on and like just blended it all together. So It's really a super, super pink look. I was kind of wanting it to be like monochromatic from my lips to my eyes, and I really, really like how it turned out. I'm loving this palette. It's so pretty.